Hi, my name is Becca. I'm a second-year dental student, so I'm interested in oral hygiene. And recently, my Facebook feed has been flooded with these toothbrush ads. And maybe you've seen them. This Burst ad, they have this piece of corn and it's covered in coffee grounds, and they're brushing it off so you can see how good it brushes. And so I decided to do my own test. I've got my piece of corn covered in coffee grounds. And I've got my Burst toothbrush here. And I also have the Quip brush, the Phillips DiamondClean, and the Oral-B Genius 9000. And I'm going to be comparing all four of these brushes and how well they brush on this piece of corn. And to make it a fair fight, I'll be brushing for 30 seconds with each brush, since that's as long as you're supposed to brush, in the mouth. And so let's get started and see how it turns out. So first, I'm going to brush with the Quip. And the Quip is more of a, it's a manual toothbrush with a little bit of vibrating action with it. And so we'll go ahead and brush here. I'm going to brush in little circular motions like you would in the mouth, using gentle pressure. Not too much, but gentle pressure. For 30 seconds. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's got a little vibration that it's doing. Okay, that was 30 seconds. It has a timer, kind of buzzes at you. Now we're gonna do the Diamond Clean by Phillips Sonicare. You can hear it's got a little different buzz. So 30 seconds with this one. This one actually runs for, the timer is 20 seconds, so I'm gonna run my phone timer. Okay. Okay, doing a pretty good job too. Again, using gentle pressure. All right, and that's my 30 seconds for that one. It's making my brush heads really kind of gross looking. All right, this one is the Oral-B Genius 9000. This is an oscillation type movement. I don't know if you can see that. It kind of spins around. The other ones are, with this one and the Burst, are sonic vibrations. And this is more of a oscillating rotation movement. Also doing a pretty good job. Okay, there's my 30 seconds. And you see how dirty it's making my brush heads. Okay, now for the Burst. The Burst has this mode that I like that does like a pulsing action. So that's the one I'm going to use on the corn for 30 seconds. Again, light pressure. Okay, that was my 30 seconds. So you can see that all of these brushes did a pretty good job. Each time it kind of like pushed the grounds from the previous section over, but they all did a pretty good job and cleaned it pretty well when, oops. Sorry about that. Cleaned it pretty well when doing it for 30 seconds. So I think that really all of these brushes are pretty good options. And really probably the best thing you can do with your toothbrush is to use it for 2 minutes a day, morning and night, 30 seconds in each quadrant. Or the Diamond Care is a 20-second timer, and I like to use it 20 seconds on each surface for each arch, so that's 2 minutes, 1 minute per arch. And so as far as my experience with these toothbrushes, because I have used all of these in my mouth, the Phillips Sonicare is my favorite just by how it feels. All of them left my teeth feeling pretty clean. The Burst brush, the bristles are a little more aggressive on it, and I have a couple of little areas of recession around 2 of my molars. And in those areas, the Burst brush was a little tender, like it was maybe a little too aggressive in those areas. And then I haven't had that problem with any of the other brushes, just the Burst specifically, but all of them clean really well and are good options. So really it depends on how many bells and whistles you want on your toothbrush, is how much that you want to spend on it. The Quip is the cheapest one and has the fewest options. And then the Burst has a few more options, is a little more expensive. The Phillips is the most expensive, I believe, with the most options. Both the Phillips and the Oral-B come with an app, and they're Bluetooth enabled, so you can track your progress brushing with an app, which honestly I don't use it that much for the app because I don't always have my phone with me when I'm brushing my teeth, but you can get a lot of good feedback from the app if you use it that way, but I just don't personally use that. But again, my personal preference is the Phillips, but all of them are good options. So thanks for watching my corn video, and I hope this helps you guys when you are deciding which toothbrush to buy.